Oh, hello everyone! This is a great day. Why? Because I'm going to resolve my ego and I will show you how. Because this mask of ego is something we all want to eradicate, isn't it? On our spiritual way to light. My name is Luca. I live on the second earth. I live inside of you. Yes, I think you see me before. If you hear something late at night, some kind of thought, some kind of light, you can ask me what it was. You can ask me what you want, 'cause I think it's okay to share your business in any ways. Whoop! I'm the crazy witch. That's why I have this mask. And I will tell you a story, because I think it's important and everyone should know how to eradicate their ego. I don't know nothing. I want to be honest about it. I don't know nothing. I'm not smart. What it is beautiful when a child is born. When a child is born, it is born perfectly curious, perfectly open, perfectly trusting, perfectly feeling pain, anxious. Is that perfect? I will tell you in a moment. Because when we are born in an ego of white, bright light. And once upon a time in your life, the shield around your ego is very thin and vulnerable, and it will break, and you will see an even brighter light. A brighter light than the bright light you already felt and saw. And you think, oh, I want to go there. But the moment you reach to the brighter light, poof, the shield is closed again, and you cannot see the bright light anymore. And you say, no! Fuck the shield! I didn't know there was a brighter light! I will fight, and you resist against your own ego, and you say, I want to get out of it! Oh! And you fight until you cannot do anymore, until you're so tired, until you are sick of it. And you sit in your ego and you say, I'm powerless. I will stay in my ego forever. And that moment, you sit there, crying maybe, and you accept you will never get out of this ego. There's something happening then. That moment, you are inside the ego, but at the same time, your soul or your mind sees from a distance all what happened before. You see that the shield of the ego was very thin in the beginning, and the moment you started to push and to resist against it, it got bigger and harder, and it came so thick, it's a big wall, and you would never get out of it. But the moment you said, oh no, I will never get out of it, it got smaller again. You accepted it. You accepted it the way it is. So then it resolves almost. And when you love the way you are, you will see once upon a time the white bright light again, and the ego of me, my identity of oneness, will resolve in an all connected feeling of everything. And then you will feel the bright white light within yourself as everything around it, and you will love it completely. The only thing you have to do is love yourself completely. How difficult is that, huh? Because when we are born, there is a big misconception. It hurts. It makes you feel worthless. Why? Because it's the way it is. It's how it's supposed to go. That's what I want to say. Because you know, a child has a body, and it fully melts with the feeling of being that body. When it's hungry, it cries. When feeling cold, it cries. So the body is the baby. The baby thinks I'm the body, and it takes some time before the baby fully feels I'm the body. So that's a development. And after that development, there will be understanding of emotions. And you will say, no, I'm not that body. I'm not that body. And you will push it away, and you will get in the second development of emotion. Because after the body, you have the development of emotional state. And after the emotional state, you have the state of rationality, the third development. And after that, you have the source. The source, and that is our spiritual way. And our spiritual way is by having all these obstacles in our way. We say, damn it, I have this obstacle in my life. And what is the spiritual way? I'm searching for the spiritual way, and you search a way of all the obstacles. But the way are the obstacles. The obstacles are the way. Because the body was the first state. Ow! I'm being... There are things here hurting me. Ooh. So, first we feel like we are our body, and we merge together with that body. Then we say, no, I'm not that body, and we fight against that body. Then we say, oh, we are emotions. You merge together with your emotions, because you say, I'm not that body. And then you say, no. Your development goes further, and you say, I can think. I'm not only my emotions. Oh, fuck those emotions. And you say, I'm my thoughts. And then you say, you merge together with your thoughts. And then you say, no, I'm not my thoughts. How can I be my thoughts? And then you resist against your thoughts. And then a step further, you're at the source. And that is the natural development of spiritual way, of going back to the source, of being that bright light in the ego and searching for the brighter light outside the ego. It's difficult to explain, you know. How can I explain it? It's a paradox. It's a paradox. Because by rejecting, because your mother, your parents, they need to reject you to learn, to teach you something. To teach you something, they have to say, not that, don't do that, that is forbidden, that is good, that is bad, that is good, that is bad, that is good, that is bad. They will reject and judge. But by judging, you have the feeling of not being perfect. So that is the mother of misconception, that you're not perfect because you're being judged. And that is good. You're being judged because you have to fit in with this society. If you touch with a perfect curiosity as a child and you touch the stove because you're perfect, you have a perfect curiosity and you want to learn. You want to learn and you search and you discover. And your mother says, no, don't touch that. You feel like you've done something wrong. That is something wrong with you. There has to be something wrong with me. That is the mother of misconception. That is something wrong with you. But because of thinking there's something wrong with you, you will search love and attention. And by searching love and attention, your development of ego, of identity, of image, of behavior, because you change, sorry for the chaotic explanation, but that's me. So you have the mother of misconception of not being perfect. So when you're not being perfect, you have to receive love, to have this feeling of being okay, I'm okay. So to receive that love, you will change your behavior. You will not touch that stove because your mother said it's not a good thing. Not a good thing. So you change your behavior to receive love and attention. And then you create by behavior, by a pattern of behavior, an image of yourself. And that, the full layers, the layer of misconception of not being perfect and if you feel that layer, you're in pain, in miserable pain, because you feel imperfect and you feel worthless. And to not feel that pain all the time, you behave like you're okay. Like, ow. I'm not okay, but I behave okay. You see? And then you create an image of being, and that image is where we all act. It's all I'm okay show. Within myself, I think I'm not perfect and I'm in search of love, but I will have this image of show. We are all doing that. Like, I'm okay. I'm good. I have a good ego. When you have a constructive ego, you're doing good in society. When you have a destructive ego, you're not doing good in society. But with a destructive ego, you are closer to the first layer, the illusion of imperfectness. And when you're closer to that layer of the beginning of your ego, you will find that white bright light again. So when you're crazy and depressed, that's the obstacle to the source of within, of white light. Oh, it's so beautiful. But there are wasps and ants, and I'm being bitten, but that's okay. I really so it's time to accept myself and to show you my real identity, not of the crazy witch, my real identity. Oh, but under the mask of ego there are other layers, and the other layer is the black and white thinking. Black and white thinking. I'm a black and white thinker sometimes, and that's a part of my ego too. So it takes the time to take off the layers, but be kind, love, accept it, and then you will take it all off. That is what I wanted to say. Love you, world, everyone. Thank you for watching.